Hey, welcome back to the Grottu Orloff Show. It's episode 1394. Excuse me, it's the first time I've spoken this morning. It is 6:16 a.m. Sometimes you wake up and you go to the gas station to get a breakfast burrito, right? And you realize this is the first time I've said anything to anyone all morning. And it's like, thank you very much. Anyway, hey, speaking of thank you, I'd like to thank all of you that have donated to the cause, which is I've been we have had some financial strain with my cataract surgery, which was covered 80% by insurance, but 80%, there's still that 20% which kills you. And my wife, I guess her whole job, they don't even communicate. They just the people that she was working for just kind of disappeared and ghosted everybody. And I don't know how many hundreds of workers. So who knows what's happened there. So we're having a little bit of a difficulty. So I've got a GoFundMe going, and you can think the click is in the click link. The clicky link is in the description. You can click on that and all of that stuff. And anyway, it's Sunday morning, and I'm watching Marvel superheroes cartoons. It happens to be the Hulk playing right now on IOTV, a channel that Friar Tuck told us about on the Roku. And when this superhero block that goes from 5 to 7 Central Time every Saturday and Sunday morning, when that ends on this Toonami Rewind or whatever channel on Roku, then I'll flip over to another channel that Friar Tuck told us about, which is called Throwback TV, which I've been talking about ad infinitum. Is that ad infinitum? I've never said that before in my life. Is that the stupid expression? Nonstop, I should say. I've been talking about that. Then when I click back over there, it'll be the Super Six cartoon, which is a great superhero parody cartoon, right up there with the Mighty Heroes. But nobody remembers Super Six, but it's great. Um, so we're having a telethon, and we've got one viewer. Unless I'm that viewer, I don't know. Do I count as a viewer on StreamYard? Somebody's watching out there, man. Somebody's watching. We've had 4 or 5 people donate to the GoFundMe. Um, some people donate anonymously, but I'm pretty sure I know who those people are. And then a lady, I think named Jennifer, contributed last night, and I thought I don't have any female viewers, but I see that there's 2.2, or is it 2%, not point 0.2, because that would be like a head in a jar. That wouldn't even be a full person. No, it's 2%. Well, no, because if it was point 0.2, that's if there's 100 people. Point 0.2 would be just part of a person, just like a head. But since I've got 900 and what I think, well, I had 920 the other day, and then it went down to 918. All I got to say is that, hey, I like Donald Trump, and you lose a couple of subscribers. But I like Donald Trump. But eventually I'll get those 80 subscribers, and then I can do live streams, and people can give me can contribute to my to keeping me alive. I don't know why you want to do that though. Um, so I can't even listen to the Hulk because of you guys, because I'm doing this live stream, and I can't even see because I don't have my cheaters on. Because on Friday I'll be going to get glasses for a prescription for close up. Let's see if anyone's commented. Man, it's tough doing. Oh, someone else is tuned in. We've got 2 whole viewers, man. Let's see if we can reach our goal. Which is as much as we can get to help bail us out, man. I didn't realize how far we'd sunken, but it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone loves being a loser. Um, well, the cats are eating. The dog has his food, her food. I call all dogs he. I'm always misgendering the pets, man. I can't remember. I just think they're all guys because to me, like dogs are all guys and cats are all girls. That's just kind of how I think. I know it's ignorant and not very progressive of me. Um, why look at this? It's a chamber of horrors. I don't know how to get this darn frame gone. I StreamYard has changed, man. When other people come on the show, I'll be able to get rid of the frame, but when it's just me, there's a frame. Okay, so I haven't had breakfast, but I guess I should take my blood pressure pill. That were four people tuned in, and two of them left, man. They went back to sleep. Well, I'm sorry I'm not providing entertaining enough content for you morons, but it's okay. I forgive them. They know not what they do. They know not what's about to happen. They don't know what entertainment they're about to miss. But you too. No, there's three people. Hey, Drew, I gotta sit here, man. Drew, scoot over. Scoot over here, Drew. Oh man, I woke up with the worst backache. This is the worst I've had in years. Holy cats, what did I do during my sleep? Oh, oh God. Ah, shit. Oh, wow. I don't care what anyone says. These Marvel superhero cartoons are great, and they show them on the other channel too. Who knows how many channels are on Roku are broadcasting these Marvel superheroes cartoons that Disney won't do anything with. Disney owns them, which is a damn shame because Disney is run by a bunch of idiots. Damn. Well, anyway, I'll sit here and that'll just make my back worse, but that's all right. Okay. Getting back is going to be rough. Oh, I got to get the remotes over here. What am I thinking? Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Oh, what just fell over? What did I just do? Am I still on the air? What just fell over? Oh, my water fell over. That's what it was. Oh, no. Shit. Yeah, these socks, Drew. Oh, God. So, Sunday morning, it's a beautiful day. Hey, I have good news. It's warmed up to 11 degrees, man. What are you doing, man? The cat knocked the Roku down, man. Ah, shit. Ah, ah. Oh, man. Ah, oh. Worst possible day to ever do a live stream. But I guess I'm going to have to pull some comics out of a box to keep you happy. Unless some of you come on and show comics, which would be infinitely preferable. Let's turn you guys sideways and see if anyone's commented. It doesn't work, man. Nothing's working, man. Oh, yeah, there's some comments. It says, hello, welcome back. Bro, you are on Fox 4. You should watch Batman Beyond. Yeah, Batman Beyond is, I think it's shown on this channel. I, yeah, Batman Beyond was like around 1994, Saturday morning. I, yeah, Batman Beyond was pretty good. Okay, so far they've had an Iron Man 1966 cartoon and a Hulk 1966 cartoon, and now they'll have Birdman and Space Ghost, and I'll turn the channel and I'll see Super Six, and I don't remember what else they show on Sundays. But anyway, I don't have unlimited StreamYard anymore. For a while, we were paying, back when I used to do those long streams, I was paying like $25 a month. And then StreamYard got so bad, and it's still bad. Like why do I have this blue border around? It makes no sense. Um, I think you get a free 24 hours a month. Oh, if you don't pay. Ouch. Ah. What are quick hacks for backaches? I know that if you have a tennis ball, you can put it on the floor and roll around on it. Your back, you're on the tennis ball. That sometimes will fix the backache. But I might have a tennis ball over in the dog toys. I should pull out all. I got a whole milk crate full of dog toys, and with this little tiny kitten we've got now, maybe I should pull that out, and those toys can be handed down to the next generation. But that would require going under a pinball machine. Okay. Anyway, so the evil organization that Birdman's up against is called Fear. Um, in reality, it's called the World Economic Forum. They ought to do some modern cartoons that really show who the real enemies are. Then you have a superhero going up against BlackRock and Vanguard and State Street and World Economic Forum. And how long would a cartoon like that last, do you think? Superhero trying to stop chemtrails, things like that, and weather manipulation. Not that wasn't completely natural what happened in Maui, just completely natural event. Uh, oh, I need to put some eye drops in my eyes, man. So, what do these people saying in the chat? Possibly nothing. They made it work. I guess most people don't do StreamYard on their phone. I guess that's my fault, and I complain about it, but it's convenient for me. I don't want to bring my laptop down for this. Pain in the butt. Okay, let's see. Come on. That's, I have to turn the phone sideways, but it's not generating. Maybe if I do it this way. Oh, there we go. Why don't you just go live via YouTube? I don't know how to do that. Is that possible? Or do you have to have a certain number of subscribers to do that? I don't know. I've heard that you can do that now. You didn't used to be able to. I don't want to. What I would never do is the TikTok uh, format where you with the skinny image. That I like the widescreen movie format because I like to watch on. I like to watch shows on my television. Okay, I guess I've got to go this way. I guess so. All right. TikTok format is better. It brings in more viewers. Yeah, but I'm not looking for a TikTok audience. They'd have absolutely zero interest in me what I have to say. Um, it's just not. It's not a format I understand. I understand television and movies, which are wider than they are tall. It just makes more sense to me. But yeah, that's why I don't have it. Well, it's one of the reasons I can't get to 1,000 subscribers. But nobody's going to be interested in watching that. Anyway, all right. So I'll just watch cartoons until someone donates to the GoFundMe. Um, but I need someone to tell me what books they want to see, and then I'll show them to you. I can go over in the library. This is like a PBS pledge drive, man. But I'm not going to send you a tote bag, and you're not going to get a bunch of communist programming. They keep saying whenever the president threatens to defund PBS and NPR, at least the government contributions. It's like I thought it was a bunch of liberals that donated to feel good and get their little tote bag they can carry around. Why does the government have to donate money? But because they said, well, you're gonna shut up Cookie Monster and Sesame Street. Sesame Street hasn't been on PBS in what 10 years? Isn't it on HBO now? It's Yeah, and Sesame Street should have been able to fund all of the PBS NPR network with all the merchandising and all the Elmo toys and everything. The proceeds from the Children's Television Workshop should have paid for all of that. And then there shouldn't have ever been any. I remember Sesame Street being great when I was a kid, and it was great for for a good 10 years. It was just when they invented that Elmo character that it got really bad, and then it focused only on Elmo. It was like Lost in Space was great, and then they decided to focus only on Dr. Smith, and some people like that. It's like, man, I could you keep Dr. Smith in the background? I can't take that guy, man. I was like Major West. I did not like Dr. Smith, but apparently millions of viewers thought Jonathan Harris was just a charming actor. So, what was on PBS? That Electric Company. I found that entertaining. Of course, I was forced to watch that in third and fourth grade. Or did we have to watch it in fifth grade? Maybe. No, I don't think so. They would wheel a TV in, big cathode ray tube on a cart on wheels and bring it in. And they knew what time every day that the electric company was aired. I think we watched it twice a day to get our phonics education back in the early 70s. And then Birdman Meets Bird Girl is the episode starting now. And then I remember there was Nova, and then Channel 13, the PBS affiliate in Dallas, started showing Monty Python's Flying Circus there in the around 77, 78. That was the first PBS channel to show Monty Python. which was at that point, it was about 4 or 5 years old. It was already off the air in England, but and then they aired Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And uh, other than that, can I think of anything I ever watched on PBS? Uh, I really can't. One time they had I think it was Charles Durning do a one-man play. I wish I could find that on YouTube or Internet Archive. It might be on Internet Archive where he came out and did a whole uh, he gave a talk as if he was Casey Stengel, the baseball player. It was I think it was Charles Durning. I guess I could figure it out with a Google search. Um, but anyway, he was telling stories about his baseball career, but Casey Stengel had passed away. It was just him imitating Casey Stengel, just like George C. Scott doing a Patton speech, right? So at one point, I'm watching this with my dad, whose father was a professional baseball player, and who once punched out Casey Stengel, knocked him completely out. Um, my grandfather was a pitcher for the Phillies, the Cubs, the Yankees. He was recruited out of high school in 1919 and played during the 20s. And 1931, he was with the Yankees. But anyway, I don't know what team he was with when he punched out Casey Stengel. Casey Stengel charged the mount, charged him, um, and um, my grandfather just laid him out. And then the police came over and took Casey Stengel out and said over to my grandfather, "Do you want us to take him under the stands and finish the job?" Because apparently everyone hated Casey Stengel, but everyone remembers Casey Stengel, and no one remembers my grandfather. But the next day in the newspaper, they did a parody of Casey at the Bat, the famous poem, and the last line, "In Mighty Casey was knocked out," instead of "In Mighty Casey had struck out." So some there was a whole scrapbook, I guess kept by my grandmother, all the newspaper articles about my grandfather, and I don't know who one of the many, probably thousands of cousins inherited that book. Hopefully it's being kept safe somewhere, but I had so many uncles and aunts uh, that I never met them all, and of course I never met all my cousins. Then they lived on the other side of the country. But anyway, so my grandfather passed away when I was in third grade. Um, he had a heart attack while driving, but managed to get the car off the road, slowed it down safely. My grandmother was in the car, but it wound up kind of going down and flipping over. But my grandmother was okay. But uh, so I think I met my grandfather twice, and I was like, once I was 4 and once I was 7. On our way to Germany and on our way back from Germany, we lived in Germany for 3 years. My grandfather was, remember, a guy that sat in the chair. He seemed like a nice guy, but apparently he had a very volatile temper. But well, he wanted all his kids to stay in the same neighborhood. Like he wanted it to be like kind of a compound where all his kids would just live in houses right next to him. And but my dad, he got drafted into the Korean War the day after he graduated from college, and he was a military guy. Wound up settling in Texas, and so he wanted everyone to stay in Philadelphia. But some people say, "Well, why aren't you rich if your grandfather played for the major league?" He didn't make a lot of money back. He had to get extra jobs. It was it wasn't like now. There wasn't oh God, in the 20s television didn't exist and radio was just a brand new invention, and television was something you read about in the science fiction pulp magazines. And although people knew that was coming in the next 10, 15 years, we would have had TV in the early 40s, but it got delayed 10 years because of World War II. Uh, the Germans during World War II were broadcasting television, but not everybody didn't have TVs in their homes. It was just like something you would see in the window in the town square in some store. But they were broadcasting. They had already started that stuff. We didn't really get a lot of local affiliates till the late 40s, and people started getting TVs in their houses. Average people in the early 50s. Anyway, 7 people watching, probably expecting me to show some comic books. Maybe I should do that. Right now, I'm waiting for my back to get better. I'm in a lot of pain right now, so if the pain subsides, then I guess I got to go this way to see if anyone's commented. Probably no one has. Uh, okay, what are we saying here? Uh, they said, "Don't doubt yourself. I thought you were a liberal." Oh my gosh. Well, you probably can assume most teachers are liberals. Wow, that's interesting. It's good that I was able to hide that. Go to YouTube app on your phone, hit the plus button in the middle, then swipe to live and go live. You can do that even if you don't have 1,000 subscribers. These newspaper, was this in Texas? Nah, it was up in the East Coast. I don't know. I don't know where it happened, but it wasn't a Texas game. I remember my grandfather played for teams on the East Coast. Phillies, Cubs, Yankees were the big teams he played for. Then he was in the minor leagues, and he was a scout. He went around scout. He was all over the place, which means he probably had to go off for periods of time. And well, my grandmother was there raising kids. Space Ghost. Yeah, I'm just used to everything being widescreen. So, okay, what's it saying here? Yes, you can do that. Huh. Then why does StreamYard exist? Why, if you can just do it through YouTube? I wonder why. And I know you can do it on Instagram. Have I ever tried to go live on Instagram? I don't think so. I might have. Ugh. Well, maybe I'll experiment with that. Can't hurt. Space Ghost at Nightmare Planet. Come on, cat. What are you up to? Hold on. Well, I'm back. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, it's not Christmas anymore. We can't do that. How about that? Why don't they get rid of their stupid Christmas shit? Oh no, that's terrible. Well, that matches my shirt. Let's see. Did you hear that? Well, we had another donation. What does that sound like? Yeah. Wow. Some great music they've got here on StreamYard. Rounded corners. What do you think of that? How about that? Yeah. How do I turn this horrible music off? Oh man, I gotta get rid of this. It's the worst. I just thought it would stop. How did I? Shit, that's terrible. Oh, okay, very good, fantastic. Worst music in the history of mankind. Uh-oh, looks like I have a new comment or something. What's happening there? What's going on here? Are we rap about? I have no idea what you're talking about. It's just shitty music from StreamYard's little library. And somebody must probably thinks that's great music. I'm going to use it, make my show look professional. God damn it! The little cat, knocked the camera, knocked me off the air. This cat is the culprit. Look at your fans, man. He's ashamed. He's ashamed of what he just did. Amazing. Oh man, come on, guys. Three people watch. Yes, Drew. I better go upstairs and get some grub for the dog. Ugh. Here you're pressing it on my balasoto. Come on, mother. Yeah, what the? Come on, stop. I dare you, man. I dare you. You're going to step on the kitten. Shit. Uh, shit. Well, what time is it, ladies and gentlemen? It's food time. Uh, I gave him some kibbles and bits, but she wants something more splendid and wonderful. I guess when I come back, I'll start showing some funny books for you morons. How do you hurt your back while you're sleeping, man? I guess I must twist and contort my body or something. I don't know. I shall return. Come here, Drew. Oh, gosh. Well, it's almost 7 a.m., man. 3 minutes till 7 a.m. So it's 11 degrees last time I checked out there. It's going to be a nice warm day. Okay, well, incredible. Oh, shit. Okay, the dog's been fed. The cats have been fed. I guess I need to eat at some point. Uh, oh, I guess I go this way. See the comments. Reading the comments there. Oh my gosh, yeah. Interesting. Uh, oh, man. Okay. Oh, we gotta switch channels. Gotta do it quick, man. Gotta do it quick before Super Six starts. I don't want to miss the Super Six theme by Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Let's see. Okay. So I'm recording this. You know, I record these cartoons like a maniac. Let's see. All right. The dog is now eating. Except it's not on. It said Super Six was on. Instead, it's got this Rick Springfield cartoon. That you ever heard of this cartoon? It's called like Magic Mountain or something like that. I don't know. Rick Springfield is animated. To me, this was before Rick Springfield was anybody in the early '70s. Um, I always think of Rick Springfield as having hits in the late '70s and early '80s, but apparently, maybe in Canada he was a big star then. I don't know. It's weird to see him on that show Supernatural playing like a antichrist kind of thing. But Rick Springfield, he goes back to the '60s. He put out a superhero rock record about superheroes about the time that Batman was on TV, about 1966. But Rick Springfield was okay. Yeah, but watching a Filmation cartoon starring him is a little. I stopped my recorder for this. Um, oh well. Maybe Super Six comes on at a different time, but 3 people watching. What are people saying here? Wrong way. It has to go this way. See the comments. I'm saying comments. So, little cat is trying to destroy things. Drew, the dog, is eating. Where are the other cats at? I don't know. Yesterday, I went out briefly to get Drew some food and to get some water, bottled water, because the water here is not the best. Um, so we drink bottled water, obviously. But anyway, man, it was about as it's gotten below freezing here. Not below freezing, below zero. I mean, it's gotten down to like minus 25 degrees, or did it feel like minus 25? But it was below zero, like legitimately. But yesterday, I think it was maybe 7 degrees. That was felt colder than I've ever felt it because there were little pellets of tiny snow coming down, and there was a wind. It's the wind that gets you. If the air's stagnant and it's cold, you kind of, it'll be all right. But that wind hits you. Yesterday, there's some guy that, um, well, you really couldn't take sides. What yesterday happened in Minneapolis, because the crowd, you don't want to like the crowd, but this guy, I forget his name, some YouTube provocateur got up there, and I think he was just trying to make. I think he's like a fake guy that gets up there and tries to make conservatives look bad, but he was burning a Koran and I think and yelling out all this stuff that, and then he had 47 on his backpack, the number of the pres, Trump is 47 the president. Anyway, so he was provoking this gigantic crowd, and he had a couple of bodyguards, and his girlfriend was there, and but he was an asshole. I mean, and then the crowd pulled him down and beat the heck out of him, and his bodyguards are trying to get him through this gigantic crowd. And I think they eventually got to his car, and he tried to open the door, but there was such a crowd, his bodyguards kept moving him, because even if he'd gotten in the car, they would have smashed out the windows, and then he wouldn't have been able to get out without driving over people. So they finally come to some fancy posh looking hotel, and they go in there, and the whole crowd follows them, and you're watching someone live streaming part of the mob going after this guy, and the guy's got blood coming down from his head, and I forget his name. He's some big YouTube guy that goes around. He I think what he does, he was trying to get all buddy buddy with that Nick Shirley, the guy that was exposing the fraud in Wisconsin, to just try to make him look bad. There's certain people that I think are not what they really claim to be, that are just there to make one side look bad. Like what's his face? Oh man, there. I can't even think of any people. It's too early in the morning, man. I haven't had my coffee, and I don't even drink coffee. Has anybody commented? And that would be a big no. Yes, so someone has. Hello. What do you do for a living? People. No one. Jinga J. Um, I'm an international spy, a member of Spectre. What do you do for a living? This is why I don't like doing live streams. We're all the friendly people. It's just like, hey, it's so wonderful to see you alive again. It's just Lancelot Link, Sundays at 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, so that would be 5:30 my time. But I was busy watching Iron Man and wasn't able to watch Lancelot Link. Lancelot Link, I remember it's a spy show from the early 70s where all the characters are chimpanzees and then they dub voices over them. I guess they give them something to chew on so their lips move, and then they put in the dialogue afterwards. I remember the voice of the girlfriend of Lancelot Link was very annoying and very annoying. They should have given her. See, what would be funny is if you have a girl chimp and she's got a beautiful, beautiful voice. That's funny. But when you just have a girl chimp and she talks like, "Hi, I'm a beautiful," it, that's not funny. What's funny is something you don't expect. You don't expect a beautiful woman's voice to come out of a chimp. That's funny. Some people don't get it. They just beat the joke into the ground. Like in the Addams Family TV show, the fact that Lurch, the butler, played a harpsichord, a dainty instrument, that's funny because you'd expect a big hulking Frankenstein looking guy to be playing the organ. And so when they made that movie in the 90s, the movie that Christina Ricci was the best part of it. Anyway, the guy they played Lurch, first of all, he didn't have much personality like Ted Cassidy did in the TV series. But of course, they have him playing an organ, and it's just like, well, what's funny about that? That's that's what you would expect in a horror movie. So so I'll show you what we got here. Got a kitten in my lap and the dog by my side. We're all keeping warm here. Um, what people saying here? I make adult contents. Yeah, no one, Jenga J. Yeah. Um, I'm back. Isn't that amazing? 4 people watching. So you're welcome to donate to the GoFundMe down below to keep this channel on the air. We have thousands of employees here at the Grottu Orloff Inspirational Network. Um, we have dozens of affiliates around the world, Zimbabwe and Madagascar, Greenland, Somalia, Afghanistan, all affiliates that broadcast the Grottu Orloff content to millions of viewers out there. And it takes a lot to keep the lights on. Why, last Friday, I got a call from a station manager in Uzbekistan, and he said he'd been captured by some space aliens. that wanted the station to be off the air. They didn't like the fact that disclosure was about to happen. So, oh, Rick Springfield's about to play a song. So anyway, we had to forward him $5 billion to get him out of prison. That was his bail. So now we're hurting financially. I don't want to stick these in my eyes, man. I just had cataract surgery. Yeah, Rick Springfield's music in the early '70s was pretty awful. I I, I guess it was. When did he have his first really legitimate big hit? Does anyone know? I remember Jesse's Girl. That was a good song, right? Was it Jesse's Girl? Yeah, Jesse's Girl. Yeah, that's right. And I'm having difficulty thinking of his other songs, but he had a long string of songs. Yeah, it seems like. Uh, Kicked me off the air, didn't it? I'm back. Can you hear me? Got a phone call, but sometimes that kicks the audio off. I'll be back. Excuse me, cat. Oh, boy.
When those two get together, they can be a match for anything or anybody. Yeah, just whistling, Dipsy. No, but somebody is. Up there, it's Ptolemy. He shut off the force field. I am getting in shape for a race with Sugar Bear. Here are the rules. The first one, to run across the jungle, inflate a balloon, and retain it and pop it is the winner. Get ready to roar with Linus the Lionhearted as he takes his pals on wild and wacky adventures. Jump in for classic fun and timeless fun. It's always an adventure with Linus the Lionhearted. Tune back Saturday mornings at 8 on the Throwback Television Network. College voice control Kennedy Airport is just like a real airport. You get over 16 different orders from the tower's electro recorder that you hear through your earphones. Listen. Kids, for real excitement and adventure, take off with Rento's voice control Kennedy Airport. Hello, my name is Mr. Crispy. Western toys ever. Little Joe, fastest left-handed draw in the West. What toughest pioneer who ever knew the plains? And Moss, always ready for a good fight. You could even get the outlaw, the meanest test burrow you ever saw. He's getting away. Get him, Moss. Ow! You got him. Trailblazing 4-in-1 bananas a wagon. Each car by comes over a dozen accessories. Each horse has an option. You can buy them toast pinhole, Boss's staff, and then King Bugskin. The action men from Bonanza will put you right in the Wild West. By American, the hottest brand of the animals have lifted the force field. The intruders must not get into the building. The weather control again. Well, if it isn't the electronic Jack Frost. We managed to get inside before you turned on the force field on me. The human is quicker than the machine. Activate. They're gaining on us. I'll stop them. I think he would be stunned, but we've got to stop these two. Wait, this gives me an idea. Yeah, they come. Help me to swivel this panel. Why? It's their solar battery reflector. It swivels to follow the sun. We'll never get this thing around in time. Here comes Grant. What? Was their energy source? Now for Omni. Trying to tune all the diodes and resistors to a different channel. He's still active. I am on emergency phone. You would take me
Okay. Sorry. Had to put some breakfast in, man. I fed the dog and the cats, but I now need to eat. Let's see what's going on. Well, I have to turn the camera this way. It's the only way to see the comments. Apex Comics says we can hear you. Yeah, I remember Apex Comics. He does. He's an illustrator of comics. I saw Rick Springfield live twice. Great shows. Yeah, but around 1972, what is he from Canada? He has to be from Canada because this. I don't know. I have no idea. This music is very. I don't know. This cartoon does not appeal to me. I was never even aware this cartoon existed until a couple of years ago. But it's clearly filmation, and it's clearly exists because they're hoping for another thing to click like the Archies did. Except the Archies wasn't a real band. It was one guy, Ron Dante, that did everything, except for obviously the girl voices in the background. But he played the instruments and did the vocals. My goodness. As soon as I mentioned Ron Dante, we jumped 4 viewers. He's Australian. What the hell am I talking about? Isn't he? Rick Springfield, isn't he? Yeah, I hear he's got this accent. I can't remember, man. Yeah, I remember now, Rick Springfield. I think, is he, what the hell is he? And it wasn't just Jesse's Girl. He had a whole bunch of hits. What were they, man? But remember, there was a Jackson 5 cartoon, and there was an Osmond's cartoon. But you know something? Listen to One Bad Apple by the Osmonds. It sounds exactly like the Jackson 5. There's no way, to me, I can't tell the difference. But yeah, uh, Donny Osmond sounded just like Michael Jackson when he was, But Donny Osmond survived and like didn't become as rich, but he was able to have a successful life. Oh, I lost a viewer. Well, we all hated that guy anyway. The guy that eight, number eight. Number eight was a bastard. I'm glad he's gone. Let's talk about number eight, how much we hate him. Oh, now number seven's gone. We hated that person too, let's face it. Plus, they're just going to check the weather and come right back. Well, come on and show some comic books, ladies and gentlemen. I know most of you are getting ready for church. But anyway, I just put some breakfast on upstairs. Well, so I think it said potatoes, bacon, eggs, skillet meal. Oh, number seven came back. Yeah, no, they left. We were just talking about how much we love you, number seven. Okay, now that the this magic Rick Springfield cartoon is ending, what could be coming on next? It's really always kind of a mystery on Throwback TV. According to the schedule, they have a Walter Kitty cartoon coming on, which I hope is not true. I remember that cartoon from the Saturday morning of 1975, 76. It was the Adventures of Walter Kitty instead of Walter Mitty. And of course, Walter Mitty was the famous book turned into a movie about this guy that daydreams about being different characters. But I remember the Adventures of Walter Kitty, one of the daydreams, he's like Captain Kirk on a kind of gorilla. they don't call him Captain Kirk, but it's obviously a Star Trek thing. And I forget what other fantasies this little cat has, and maybe it wasn't that bad. I need to see it again with new eyes in the year 2026 at age 60 to see what I think of it now as opposed to at age 10 or age 9. Now unpack the good dishes. What are people saying? Someone said something. I think they did. Oh, it's my wife says, "Morning, everybody." Yes, we're having a telethon here at the Grottu Orloff Inspirational Network. We're trying to raise money. We've got 47 affiliates across the world. Uh, we've got transmitters that are in desperate need of repair. Um, it's we're we're needing some help from you, viewers like you. But we don't have tote bags for you to. Well, I've got a couple of tote bags, but I don't. I never send them to you because I never can get to the post office, and you wouldn't like what they say on them either. They're and they'll break right away. How do you like these stores that don't give you bags? Half Price Books is now one of them. They say we do not provide bags anymore. we because it's bad for the environment. And then they have a box there at the door, giant cardboard box where people can take old bags from the supermarket and throw them in there so that you could have a bag. But you see, some stores sell things that it doesn't really matter. But when you run a bookstore and it's raining outside and you have to get to your car, your books are going to be ruined by the rain. So on days like that, you need to provide bags, half price books. Half price books, there's only one location within many states, and I've been to it a few times since I've moved up here to Minneapolis. And but there are Texas is where half price books came from, and there's a million of them there. And I imagine the whole chain has gone bagless. George C. Scott, it's a Bob Hope birthday party advertised it. So they've got these old commercials on this channel. These are old NBC commercials they're showing while we wait for the next cartoon. Oh, they're showing a Godzilla movie today at 1. Oh, shit. It's Godzilla versus Megalon, isn't it? Well, I've got that on DVD. Yeah, I'll probably watch it. Okay, let's see what they show next. Oh, nah, it's a cartoon version of the TV show Emergency. Nah, I'm not going to record that. I don't have many DVD-Rs left. I've got to be. That was a cartoon I never watched when I was a kid. I never really watched Emergency much either. Although I never hated it, it's never part of my television diet in the early '70s. I remember Julie London. Wasn't she a nurse in that show? Julie London had a beautiful singing voice. She was Jack Webb's wife, at least for a while. Jack Webb, in addition to being the detective on or the plainclothes policeman on Dragnet, he was a bit in real life. Jack Webb was a big music lover, big lover of jazz. Oh boy, someone's going down a mountain. They're probably gonna get hurt. Oh, they're putting some dynamite to. Oh, it's gonna cause a big problem on the mountain. Winter Nightmares, today's episode. Okay, is my back better enough to show comics? I don't know. I've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. Well, people will be waking up soon. It's a little early, man.
Brother, that one could have been started with a firecracker. Hey, did you ever think how you would describe this job on an application if you had to? You mean occupation? Yeah. Well, I'd go around dynamiting avalanches. Come on, we got one more to take.
I wonder if there's a limit on the YouTube Live, how long you can broadcast. I mean, can you just, on YouTube Live, can you just go for 7 hours? Is there a,
Let's go.
and afterwards, is it saved? Is it become a part of the library, or does it just disappear once you're done?
I'm on vacation.
I don't know. I have to research that.
Well, I've got to get ready and shape for the Olympics. Try anyway. That's a big job.
Well, it was sad news yesterday that the Comic Book Memories show on Saturday morning is going to have its last episode next week. Um, Now, it's Rod and Shannon that do the show. Rod had mentioned that he was going to do a show, a music show, and where he plays music he's created, I guess, on Suno. Probably, song. I remember he said he created a song about the Demon, the Jack Kirby comic book, The Demon, and I was looking forward to that. He said, I'm going to have a show coming up, and he said probably before Christmas, and that got delayed. So I asked him yesterday in the chat, and he seemed to say, well, I've got 3 shows in the can. That'll probably be coming soon. But then about 15, 20 minutes later, he and Shannon made the announcement that they're discontinuing the Comic Book Memory show. So hopefully he will still do the music show, but
We could use a few more assignments.
and for a while he was trying to do another show where, he was doing a live stream like during the week where he was just organizing his collection, basically recovering from the shows where you show all these comics, you pull all these comics out of your collection, and the people don't think about it, you have to put them all back. And then if you're too tired, then you pull out more comics, and then you wind up with tons of comics that have to be filed back into the box. And that's one of the problems with doing live streams showing comics where you pull them out in advance. I don't like doing that. I'll just pull them out and put them back immediately into the box. But I don't like to have much preparation. But anyway, so they're stopping the show just for health reasons and just lack of time. But they had a very vigorous and loving audience that would watch every week. And it was like a family that would show up every Saturday morning, and they'd get excited and they'd start commenting hours before the show started. And this one guy, I think his name was Anthony Purdue, would tell a short story, an anecdote about his childhood. They were all very fascinating and well written, about growing up in the 60s and his experience with comics. And they were very well written, but he'd post, and then he'd run out of room. He'd go on to the next comment, the next one, and the next one until he had a short story there. And then that Maranya started doing that. She was like probably one of the only female viewers of comic book shows, and she posted like a story about her childhood. She started doing it too, and so and then there was and then um,
Weekday mornings at 8.
Easy Comic Reader. I always have to think about his name because I want to call him Sam the Sham because he reminds me of Sam the Sham so much. But or he's like a combination. It's like if Sam the Sham and Wolfman Jack had a baby, it would be Easy Comic Reader. because he's kind of got that voice like Wolfman Jack, but it's a little like Sam the Sham too. And he's just this cool Texas guy. But anyway, he would write these. He'd take some song and write new lyrics about comics or something, and then so every Saturday, Rod and Shannon would have to sing the song that he created, and then they would read the story from Anthony Purdue, and then they'd read the story from Aranya, and then they'd read all these other people's comments, and every time the comments changed, the other, Rod would read one, and then Shannon would read one, and then Rod and Shannon. Okay, so there's this big group, this family that met and talked about their pets and how they were doing, what they were eating, and they had a legion of super pets where they talked about each other's, they showed each other's pets, and then someone's cat passed away, and that was really sad. They announced on Saturday, and it was. But anyway, it's just a way for them to get together and talk. These people that are, don't have other. There's not a lot of people you can talk to about comics. I mean, but not many people collect comics. It's kind of a stupid thing, really, to be collecting when you're our age. Um, but so they would get together, and then they had this family, and now they're not going to have a place to meet. Um, and those, a lot of those people used to watch my show. I think they don't watch me anymore, but they're welcome to come here. If I do live streams, you're welcome to come here, and I'll read your comments. But sometimes I'll grumble, damn it, there's another comment. I got to turn my phone sideways to read it, son of a. I'm not like, oh, there's another comment. So I'm not as welcoming because I come across as kind of a curmudgeon. So this may not be the fun place for you, actually. But what I suggest to all of those wonderful people that were part of that family is that you start doing your own shows. I don't know anything really of Anthony Purdue. I don't. Maybe he does shows on YouTube, but it would be a lot. It would be really meaningful if you came on. If you're not watching, so you'll never hear this, but if you came on and actually told your stories to the camera, and it was coming from you, and it wasn't coming from two other people, and if Moranya did her own show, if everybody that was in that chat just do your own shows, it would make it a much better comic book community. Would be more. It's do your own shows. Don't just put comments and have other people read them. Do your, because it means so much more to have you talk to the people. And I think in that, if every one of those people that doesn't do shows that would comment there, then everyone could. There'd be so many more meeting places. It would just be. I think it would enrich everything. Now, some people might, maybe they're shy, or maybe they're just a head in a jar with tubes coming in, or maybe they're like a little dwarf in a basket, like in basket case, and they just figure I can't do maybe they can't speak. Maybe but if you're a normal person that can speak, just do a show, and that would be great because there's not enough comic book show. There's tons of comic book shows, but I can't. If I get violently angry when I see people with slabs. Well, look what I got back from CGC, man. This one should have been a 9.4, but they gave it an 8.5. I don't give a shit. I and these people that are clearly millionaires that buy hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comics. Each one is probably $1,000, and then they show them on their channels. Oh, look what I get. I just, I To me, it's like Marie Antoinette. You guys can buy these comics too, can't you? No, no, it's like here you can eat cake, can't you, if you're starving? I don't know. I just like to see regular people on YouTube that and talk about their childhood and their lives. I just don't like speculation about and people. And what really gets, oh man, somebody's commented. See, I'm not friendly like Rod and Shannon. It's like, man, who the hell is commenting now? I have to turn my phone sideways to see what are they saying? Watch it be my wife. Oh, oh, Mr. Orloff, your food is done. I'm going to bring it to you. No, I'm gonna go get. Uh, I I I wish you would try chili crisp oil. It makes it so good. Yeah, she puts this stuff on her food that burns. I imagine it burns. Chili crisp oil. I'm not gonna make her come down the stairs. Oh man, yeah. I forgot I was cooking breakfast. Oh gosh. Oh. Um. Yeah, so I grumble. Who the hell is this bastard commenting? It's my wife. I'm free to bring the food down the stairs. See, that's what's wrong with this channel. That's why. But it takes a village. It takes people of many diverse types, and there's good people, and there's assholes. This happens to be a channel for people that like to watch someone that's a blowhard asshole with apparently a bad back. Anyway, do your shows, man, and hopefully the people will come. Oh boy, shit. I mean, shoot. Yeah, this is an incredibly boring cartoon. Emergency. Why would someone make a cartoon version of Emergency? TV shows that are popular and then they make cartoon versions. They did that with Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. Usually it's not when they're on the air, but Emergency was on the air when this cartoon came out. Um, but what I think of is like they did a My Favorite Martian and I Dream of Jeannie, but it was years and at Gilligan's Island 10, 10 years after the shows went off the air. But I can't think of other ones. Maybe you could tell me in the comments down below. Anyway, there's a link to come on if any of you so inclined. This is the breakfast I'm eating.
Congratulations. I think it's working. Hang on. We'll see.
I like to get some caffeine, but I want to go out in minus 11 temperatures to get caffeine. The answer is no. Any new comments from these cretins? My wife says he'll be right back. Somebody probably likes it. Likes what?
You're okay.
Pull up that line. All right, now here's what we're going to do.
What time is it, Carol? I don't know. It's taking a long time, isn't it? Don't worry. The point will find it. I was just wondering how long we could stand this icebox without heat. Oh, can we hook up that stove? I don't think so. Besides, the only fuel we have is keeping the snow from freezing.
Here's Sundays at 7 a.m. Oh, it comes on at 6 o'clock, and that's when I was recording the Hulk on the other channel. Well, I think I have a disc. I have a DVD with all the Super 6 cartoons, I think. I don't really need to be recording this, but oh, man.
6 times the power, the Super 6. Tune back Sunday mornings at 7 on the Throwback Television Network.
That's a good cartoon.
The Navy frogmen go into action. Defeat enemy ships, Navy frogmen work swiftly and secretly until... Look how real these miniature Navy frogmen are. The Torchman, the deadly demolitions expert, and the daring obstacle scout. These miniature Navy frogmen...
Well, it's starting to get bad in Minneapolis and maybe everywhere.
Look, here's where your free supply of high-pressure propellant goes. Ordinary baking powder will work too.
Some bad things are going to happen. They're going to need to...
Navy frogmen. For each set of 3, send 1 box top from Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes and only 25 cents, or send 1 box top from Kellogg's Sugar Corn Pops and 25 cents. Use the handy order blank on the packages of Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes or Sugar Corn Pops, or mail direct to Navy
They're trying to...
Box 350, Battle Creek, Michigan. Hurry.
They're trying to start a civil war.
The red movie land driving theater is straight ahead. There it is now, Betty. Today's double feature.
They realize they're backed into a corner and there's no way they'll get elected unless they do that.
Drive right in the park. Let me show you how it works. Switch on the projector. Turn the still knob to see 6 exciting still features. Have fun with travel and Jekyll and Jekyll. Captain Kangaroo and Daisy Duck. Mighty Mouse and Round Duck. Golly, my clear and big pictures. This Red Bumblebee Land driving theater has everything. 6 complete features. Dog giant screen, projection booth, marquee that changes, ticket window, and 6 beautiful cars. Be the first in your
What cartoon just came on? We don't know yet, do we?
Only 5.98 at your favorite toy store. Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy. And so do girls.
Oh, no. I must have click to record those commercials. So I gotta stop that.
Good work, Bananas.
Okay, Randy, stand by.
We did it. Nice going,
My main memory of Emergency is that one of the paramedics, the actor that plays him, his last name is Mantooth. And I always thought, man, no pun intended. That's
Didn't Mike say there was some kind of trouble today over in Sky Valley?
unusual name. You think of someone trying to become an actor would maybe change their name if their name was Mantooth.
You sure picked a classy route here. Well, Fred didn't say it was the easiest. He just said it was the quickest. Yeah, better. All spread out.
Is that a Native American name? Maybe he's proud of his heritage, but my wife is commenting. Oh, she's talking about, oh, shit, the cartoon. Some people like, yeah, I'm sure some people like it. They must. Yeah. She says, did you know that Aldous Huxley and C.S. Lewis died on November 22nd, 1963? Same day that JFK was assassinated. Well, now you do. Yeah, that was probably not covered in the news too much because it wasn't a very slow news day.
Wait up. I'm coming too.
Let's anchor a line to the snowmobile.
Yeah, that date in 1963 was the beginning of the decline.
All right, take it easy, Wayne.
It happened before I was born. So my entire life I've been watching the decline.
Everything looks so different from up here. It's hard to tell where you are.
Everything goes back to that. And as soon as he was killed and the Vietnam War ramps up, that he was trying to keep down, but other people had a vested interest uh, in other words, money and
You'll freeze. Get back up on your feet.
U.S. involvement in that.
Remember now, hold on tight. Just relax. Let the helicopter.
So that affected my life because my mom had to drive herself to the hospital when she was giving birth to me because my dad was off at training. I don't know.
You okay now, Wayne?
I guess he was about to go to Vietnam. I'm not sure what he was training to do.
You better ride back with the helicopter. I won't cause any more trouble. And you're
He's getting his master's paid for by the Army. I don't know what he was doing. He'd already been through paratrooper school.
I'll make 2 concentric circles. Look sharp, both of you. We had an avalanche report just before I left. You can see it ripped right through there.
Well, maybe things will.
Where do we start?
I think what I see is a chance that things can get better now. But I see thousands, if not millions of people fighting against things getting better.
Could be 50 miles from here now. Could you radio for help? Have them send whatever patrolman they can spare? Sure thing. And I'll double check between here and the lodge, just in case.
Oh, well. But on a happy note,
Show us where you found it.
We're doing a live stream. You're welcome to come on, but you're welcome to donate to the GoFundMe, which I guess I could give a link, but I'm not sure how to do that. Man.
Can you hear me?
Julie, it's me, Matt.
My wife is talking to Juice. Do you watch David Nino Rodriguez? Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Well, I tried doing a live stream on New Year's Eve. That was okay. We had Kevin from Gotham City. We had uh, Eric Breen on. I did a live stream the other night. We had Gary Davis on, and a new guy that's great. Um, yeah, and you go back and subscribe to his channel. It's like the Atomic Toy Chest of Doom. I might be right, something like that. Atomic Toy Chest of Doom, and he's really professional. He has opening credits. This channel's great. He has a radio voice. Yeah, he said he'll come on live streams whenever. Of course, I didn't tell him I'm coming. Of course, people are kind of busy on Sunday mornings getting ready for church. We haven't found a church yet here where we're at. Of course, we're watching religious stuff all the time on television. I don't know if that qualifies as church, but isn't there something that, like, whenever two or more people come together in my name, that's then a church? But I don't know if YouTube counts as two or more people come together watching YouTube videos. It's therefore it becomes a church. All right. So I don't know what cartoon's going to come on now. So I did not record the emergency cartoon. I did not record the I'm sorry, what is his name? Rick Springfield magic cartoon. Miller beer commercial in the middle of a cartoon block. Throwback TV. You are very, that's hilarious, actually. I don't know if they even intended that. Weeknights at 7:30 p.m. But I don't remember Miller beer commercials in between Saturday or Sunday morning cartoons. Hilarious. The knowledge of God and of Jesus our Lord. Oh, it's the Croft Super Show. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Sid and Marty Croft. Yeah, Gary Wayne. Gary Wayne ties everything together into the Bible. And then you realize how much of the comic books we've grown up reading was actually right from the Bible. The superpowered beings, the giants, the watchers, uh, all the different cultures that had their gods, the Greeks, the Romans, the Norse, the Egyptians, that those were all um, referenced in the Bible indirectly. um, as actually existing in maybe not in exactly that same form. Uh, and then a lot of the stuff, I mean, just stuff in comics, it's like straight out. It's all you realize that last name of L that Superman's family had on Krypton is like pretty important biblically. Well, where did 7, 8, and 9 go, man? It's not a joke. It's not a joke, not hyperbole. But no, we had 9 people. Now we have 6 people. Those 7, 8, and 9 should be ashamed of themselves. They need to be shamed publicly, humiliated for tuning out. Or maybe they went and turned on this channel to actually watch it so they're not just hearing the sound in the background. Oh, it's that horrible woman that played Witchy Poo in Lidsville. Golly, oh, she's annoying as hell. The thing about Sid and Marty Krofft is they tended to get some annoying actors. The lady that played Witchy Poo, Jim Neighbors, Charles Nelson Riley, um, in just about every show, they would insert someone uh, of that sort that was over the top. I didn't know what they were when I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, but now it's very clear that what what's going on. Um, it's okay, man. I like Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, but Sigmund had kind of an annoying voice too. We have to admit. 7 and 8, you've returned. Well, I salute you. We were just talking about how much we love you, 7 and 8. Thank you for returning to the program. Now, if only viewer 9 would return. When we get to double digits, maybe I'll show you some comics. But right now, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for you to realize that it is your duty to contribute. Oh, look at that 3D effect you get, man. Look at that, man. Wow. It is your duty. You contribute to the GoFundMe today. Oh my God, this perspective, man. I want you to contribute to the Grottu Orloff Inspirational Network. Why am I recording this shit? It's Wonderbug. There was a cartoon with a car with a mouth and eyes, and then there was this live action, but they were two separate things. There's a thing on YouTube that we're up to 10 people. There's something that people on YouTube do when they talk. I wonder if I could do it. They talk and then they look up like they're thinking. I'm going to tell you about Spider-Man today. You know something? Could you tell my eyes looked up there? It's like this breakfast meal came from Factor. This is they just keep talking and then they'll look up like they're thinking. Is it a generational thing? But it seems like all these idiots on YouTube will do that. They'll look up. It's so cutesy. It's just something they do, especially all these people that get on and these. I don't know. I don't want to get too political, man. Oh God, this is horrible, man. This is just really a piece of shit. That's what I thought when I was a kid. I was right. I like some Sid and Marty Croft. I mean, Electra Woman and Dinah Girl. That was great. I mean, I guess it's nostalgic, but this was one I never watched. There must have been something on another channel that kept me from watching this, so I don't have this nostalgic connection with Wonder Bug. Who is this actress that played Witchy Poo? Seeing her without a makeup is kind of jarring, but she just seems like uh, okay. Uh, uh, oh, I have to go this way to see if there's comments. Yeah, nobody comments here.
What did Schleppcar say, Barry? He said not to forget about those two creeps who got the other half of this. Well, they don't scare me. I mean, what could they do to us now?
Somewhere I read that one of the people on this Wonder Bug show went on to do some bad things. I don't remember what the bad things are, and I'm probably wrong. Okay, what time is it? I can't. Let me see. Maybe if I do this, I'll be able to get the time. 8:08. Okay, at 9, the superheroes start. But today, yesterday was the Marvel superheroes. Today it'll be the DC superheroes. So I'll probably have the 1965 Filmation Superman cartoon and Aquaman and the Batman cartoon from '67, and maybe some of the few Flash, Justice League, Teen Titans cartoons that were made to be part of the Superman Aquaman Hour of Adventure. And I love that Filmation stuff. It's. I always just thought I love the voices, the music. It's great. Um, my wife says I was wondering if we could try streaming from my laptop so we could show stuff and such sometime. Yeah, sure. Except I'm probably wasting all my free hours right now on StreamYard. Yeah, actually, my wife has a much better laptop than what I have. I haven't turned my laptop on in months and months because one of the keys stopped working, and I think it was the R key or something like that. So it made it really hard to get to StreamYard. uh, Now, you say, well, you can just get a mouse and plug it, or maybe I could get some compressed air and blow the dirt out, make the R start working, or I could get a separate mouse and plug it in and then manipulate it. But I just started using this phone, and this phone seems to have a really good picture, and well, everything looks shitty on StreamYard, and you're not ever going to get high definition on it. But man, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are gone, man. We're down to 6 people. Well, we didn't need those worthless vermin here. We were just waiting for them to be gone so that we could show some stuff. Well, I guess I need to take this back up to the kitchen upstairs. All right, let's go. I gotta get up, Drew. My back. Ow. Oh, shit. Oh.
He speaks the truth. It was locker number 387.
Oh, the laugh tracks on these things are so obnoxious. Filmation did that. It said Marty Krofft put Filmation. I'm sorry, put laugh tracks on their shows, and you hear a laugh track on something that is not funny at all. It makes it even more than that.
The Arnold chickens of the sea. We can know. Really, Philly? How much? Please, choice. Hey, now you're talking. Blue and double doom. It's those kids. So that's your scheme, huh? Forget the horn. Where's the horn?
Hey, I see it! Hey, Agnes, catch this horn and put it on Schlepp car!
Stay away from us. Whatever you are.
Whatever I am, I'm away.
Cool it, Agnes. We're talking to the cow. Wonderful. Long enough. You guys will be stealing naps for a long time. One more talking and stuff. Agnes, it was really cool of you to cut us in on this transfer.
Oh, that's a waste not to do, say, Sam.
All right. Kiss motor oil. It's your car. Run like a treasure.
It was all just an advertising gimmick. What am I gonna do with 36 quarts of loaded oil? Jezebel runs on oats. That's right, honey. I don't even own a car. Sure. And Schlepp car, he's a real treasure in himself.
All right, my wife said I'm being very boring this morning, that I should tell a story or show some things because I'm not being entertaining enough. So,
The electro-science the greatest invention
the hell are.
in the world.
My wife says, I think your laptop is doomed. No, it can't be. Then something green laughs. I don't know what that means. That couch is a bish. What?
If you say so.
Oh, Charlotte is so tiny. Did she get on camera there while I was gone? And then she says, I'm mean. Okay, this is Dr. Shrinker. Just like if they made a Saturday morning videotaped version of Dr. Cyclops with a laugh track. But I never watched this one either. I think that then there was Bigfoot and Wild Boy from that same season, but the one that I liked was Electro Woman and Dinah Girl. Um, okay, let's go in here and the hell. Oh, I was going to entertain you from in here, but my God, the cat is on the chair I wanted to sit on. Maybe I'll tell you what, I'll get the chair out of the elevator, then we'll have some entertainment. Look at this. It's a box. Um, I haven't. My wife's been asking me to open this box for months, probably. I had no idea what it was because I don't think I listened about what it was. But this is apparently a folding chair she ordered from probably from Timu. It's a brand called Vingley. Vingley. I used to know someone named Vingley. No, I didn't, but it sounds interesting. It is indeed a folding chair, man. How about that? Why, look, it's a folded. Shit, this is great. You imagine? Look, we had an unboxing this morning. It's a folding chair. Oh, the cat's going to be the first one to try it out. Probably scratch the hell out of it and destroy it. But this way I can sit in remote places and not have to sit on that couch and hurt my back even more. Oh, now the cats are having a war on the chair. Okay, get off the chair, man. How dare you? Already scratching it. See, now I can move the chair in here and I can have new backdrops as long as the Wi-Fi holds out. How's that for a new backdrop? What are people saying in the chat? They're probably all complimenting me on that unboxing. She saw the cat go across the room. They made it so complicated. You used to be able to click on a comment and then just click off of it. Now you have to hit show on stage, and then and then you have to hit it again. And okay, my wife says she needs that chair for physical therapy. Okay, good. And she says finally, it was it was. I didn't know. I thought it was part of this piece of furniture that I have to build, which I'll try to do later on today. Okay, so we're I'm back. Oh shit, motherfucker. Okay, so look, it's a Rhino Records catalog. Maybe the light is better this way. Oh! It's got to be Scott Shaw, the artist, not the Rhino. Um, does Rhino still exist? Do they still make records and CDs? It's back in the old days. They were one of the main companies reissuing oldies and stuff. Obviously, an EC tribute here. I used to put these out. I don't know why I don't have this on the bookshelf. They look good on a bookshelf because they reproduce the spines of these pulps. Um, these were being done by a company called Adventure House for a while, although it says Action Inc. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it's a reproduction of a pulp magazine. And inside, it's reproduced, exactly. So this is a way that you can actually read a pulp without it falling apart like fall leaves in your hand. Um, so for a while they were doing this with the Spider and Doc Savage, and this is cool. They've got a letter here from July 21st, 1970, from Charles Schultz, and it says, "Dear Mr. Grossman, thank you very much for your thoughtfulness in giving me the opportunity to relive some younger days and see these copies of G8 and his Battle Aces. My greatest reading during those days was the sports pulps and the Spider magazine. I could hardly stand to live from one month to another when the new Spider novel would come out. Kindest regards, sincerely yours, Charles M. Schultz. So that must have been in about 1970. They were putting out pulps in paperback form, kind of like this. Oh, my back. Sorry for all the groans and pain. This is a paperback version of the Spider. So this would have been one issue of the pulp put put out as a paperback. See, they didn't have paperback novels in the 30s. This is really something that came along in the late 40s and 50s, kind of like the 45 RPM record. But this is Doc Savage. They started reprinting the Doc Savage books in the mid 60s, and then they tried to, and those were very successful. And this is when did this reprint come out? This is a story from 1933, renewed 1961. Wow, is this a 1961? I guess it might be. To me, this looks more like from the late 60s, but what's the price on it? That'll give me a clue. Why can't I read it with my glasses on? 60 cents. 60 cents seems kind of high for 1961, but I don't know. I could look. Anyway, Spider is a great pulp. Um, I don't know. Here's a book from, man, my eyes. Well, this is 95 cents, this Lovecraft book, and this is probably from about 1970. So maybe 60 cents is the price that they would. Copyright 1965, August Derleth. Oh, this is the third printing from April 73. So in 73, paperbacks were 95 cents. So 60 cents, yeah, that could be earlier. Oh, shit. There's old Sprague de Camp. 60 cents. And this is, oh, look at this. Lone Star Comics and Science Fiction. Half price, 79-cent minimum. Okay, so I keep forgetting that when Lone Star Comics started, and this is from 1965. Okay, so early to mid 60s, paperbacks were around 60 cents. When Lone Star Comics started, which you know is mycomicshop.com, it was Lone Star Comics and Science Fiction. It was half the store was comics and half was science fiction paperbacks. And yeah, that was the way it was, man. Before Dungeons and Dragons and Pokemon and all this other garbage that doesn't belong uh, on the planet Earth. I don't know. It's all wonderful. Forgive me. Um, got all these Caitlin Clark magazines. Meyer was telling me about her, and because I don't really follow sports, and so I was amazed watching her. So here's another. This one. It's a Yeah. They reproduced the cover, and then the interiors are reproduced. What is the cat doing now, man? Oh, they're playing with the box. It's the greatest toy ever going inside this box, man. Now, if we got a whole bunch more of these chairs, there's actually, oh man, the disc just ended, so I've got to put in a new disc. Wonder Bug. Okay, it's 8:30. Yeah, we got to have a disc in ready for the 9 o'clock superhero stuff. Okay, I've got this mobile chair. I can move to different areas now. So, what kind of stuff do you want to see? Give me a comment in the chat about what kind of stuff you like to look at. I could show you movie posters. I could show you paperbacks. I could show you comics, books over there. Whatever you want to see, man. This was given to me as a gift when Trump was running for president the first time. It's 2016 Donald Trump. So that one I didn't take out of the box. And here's a card for Gotham City Comics, Kevin, who comes on the show often, or used to when I did live streams. Maybe I'll start doing live streams again. I don't know. Well, anyway, he sold those two. Remember, I was telling you he got a slab copy of Amazing Spider-Man 19 and 60 something. He sold them both to the same guy yesterday. The guy was saying exactly what I was saying, is that the cover of 19 reminds him of the cartoon, because that's that pose where Spider-Man swings out at you in um, every single cartoon. Man, we got to put this picture of Elvis somewhere. Where could we put this? I can't get Elvira to stand up anymore. I need to do something about that. Oh, ouch. Okay. God damn it. Ah, son of a motherfucking bitch. Ah. Okay, I think I figured out a way. But what havoc have I created in the meantime? No, maybe not. Oof. Not good, not good, not good. That's not going to work at all. Ah. I'm going to have to take this away. No, this is no good. Ah. Here's a box of super sugar crisp. Let's put that there. Will this Elvira still even stand up? Maybe that's what I've got to do, is take this something else. I think that's what I got to do. Oh, how we loved Elvira until we found out what a pinko she was. That's okay. Uh, shit. Me coming in here has let the cats realize that this area is really even here, which is probably not good. I really need to dust her. Why do I hear silence? Oh, that's because I finished finalizing that disc and now it's gone to a blue screen, probably. Ah, shit. I think I have a feather brush over here.
We'll wait for somebody, but we'll eat first. That's what I call it.
Oh,
We don't eat Friday special cheese, sauce.
oh, like that. Yes, indeed. Let's put her by the Elvira machine. That would make sense. What are people saying in the chat? Is it me or is it hard to sell stuff on eBay these days? I have no idea. And no one's talking to us. No one comments in the chat. So, okay. Well, that Elvira kept bending over and creating havoc in this room in here. So, moving her may have helped things out. Excuse me, Liz. Here's the new Playtex mold and hold zipper girdle. Okay. Everything fell over a moment ago, which is why you might have heard some foul language. Sorry about that. Okay, this Planet of the Apes, I've had that since I was in third or fourth grade. I got it from the store by buying everything in the box. They let me have the box. Oh, my back. Oh, 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 man. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm really in pain. We could look at some old TV guides. That might be entertaining. Oh, good. It's not always this bad. This is just something that happened last night. I somehow slept wrong. I don't know if I can stand up. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, oh, this is not fun. Okay, well, I guess what I can do is move the comic rack over here more. Okay, all is well. Okay. I have to take some trash outside, so we're going to go into some frigid weather for a few moments. Comments. Listing. She has one listing up on eBay. It's been there over a year, maybe. Also, the listing on Poshmark since one listing on Poshmark since forever. That goes on. Yeah, these aren't good times for anybody financially. I thought people would comment about what they wanted to see, but no one's doing that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Man, my shrunken little muscles are killing me. Yeah, well, we sure were lucky finding this in the plane wreckage. You know, there's enough of this stuff here to make a whole new set of clothes for us.
Yeah, just what I've always wanted, an off-the-shoulder parachute.
Look out, run!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 bags full. What temperature is it in your part of the world? I don't know what temperature it is now because I can't. Yes, I can. Just like Obama said, yes, I can. I can check the thermostat. Oh, Gotham City commented, if I don't list a few items a day, nothing will sell. Remove the listing you have up and use the sell similar button to relist. Don't hit the relist it button. Oh, that's good advice. And then she says the same thing. Thanks for the tip. Maybe I'll get it sold. Yeah, indeed. Let's see. Well, it's already gone up to 14 degrees, so we shouldn't have any problem. Except my coat is upstairs, and I don't want to go upstairs. So let's go out in a t-shirt in 14-degree weather. Well, this is going to be like a podcast video where I do crazy stunts. This is probably not the smartest thing I ever did. Actually, I'm not going to take this with me. I'll leave it here. Oh, the mailman must have come late yesterday. As I checked yesterday, and there was nothing. Now there's something. What could this be? Summary billing statement from Fort Worth. Oh, they're based out of Fort Worth, I guess, but this is for something. Yeah, I've got to pay $64 to the for them to for the anesthesia and pain management LLP that I because I had surgery on my eyes, and so they and that's just for that. But then I owe like $1,900 for the actual surgery because my insurance only pays 80%. So that's the some of the reasons why we're having the GoFundMe. In addition to funding this network and all our satellites, running a satellite is not cheap. I need eye drops in my eye, and those are in my coat. I guess I have to go upstairs for the coat after all because that's where my eye drops are. I'll be back. It was really cold out there, just in case you're wondering.
Oh, a little bit of your rock and roll, huh?
You got it. Come on.
The first time I ever wished I was fat.
Ready?
Dr. Shrinker. It's weird that the bill for the anesthesiologist would come from where I used to live. Um, okay, they're tearing this box up. There's a giant piece of furniture that I've been trying to build since maybe June for my wife, for her to put all her stuff in. I maybe I can do that during this live stream. I've got to clean the kitty litter. One thing I got to do.
Street's starting to go.
Oh boy, the 1970s. I won't show the kitty litter. Don't worry. Unless someone requests it. Maybe you're like James Gunn and you like to see turds or something. I don't know. Whatever he's into. I have no idea. Some of these filmmakers, you see enough of their movies, you start to realize, Tarantino, James Gunn, what their little quirks are, what they're fascinated by. Kind of obvious. Okay, here's Ambrose the cat. I built this thing Ambrose is on during a live stream. Oh, it wasn't a live stream, it was a canned show. But she's enjoying it. She'll probably also enjoy it. And I built this device over here that I need to clean. Let's do that. Oh no, their drinking water is iced over. Oh shit. It's so cold out here. This used to be an outdoor porch, but it's been enclosed. And I have their drinking water here, and there's ice in their drinking water. So, okay. Yeah, I built this. Stay out of there. Be clean first. Stay out of it. No going that way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. So, what are you guys up to today, man? Turn the show off while you're in church. Don't have this playing while you're in church. That's not nice. Take it back, motherfucker. Okay, okay, okay. Ugh, horrible. Oh shit, are the superheroes starting? Fuck. Oh, damn it. I missed the beginning of Superman. Ah, shit. Oh boy. This is the boiler. Got 2 kitty litter boxes down here I have to clean. So that's been done. Repeat the saying here. Shit. God.
And here's something else for you, too. Ready? Bombs away. We call it Bomb Away. And to complete the package, take a look.
Ciao from Italy, says Ivan Drago. That's such a cool name. Um, Gotham City, Kevin says eBay has completely changed in the last 2 years. It relies heavily on AI algorithms. It likes when you list a few items a day. Huh. Interesting. That's interesting to know. I only have one listing up, and it's been there over a year, maybe. Also, one listing on Poshmark since forever. That goes nowhere. If I don't list a few items a day, nothing will sell. Remove the listing. Okay, I read this earlier. I don't. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be giant, but it has a lot of steps to do. I don't know what she's talking about. Uh, uh, she. Oh, Ambrose is a dude. Oh, you're talking about a cat. I don't know. I missed that part. Oh, thank you. Gotham City puts the GoFundMe thing there. I'm not doing good at that. My wife says, I just got an idea. We turn the porch into a live stream tiki bar. I've been saying that forever. That's why I cleared everything out of there so that we could make that a tiki bar. We could actually make money with that. We really could. Maybe the locals wouldn't be into being online. No, you don't have to have them online all the time. But tiki bar area would be great. I've thought about doing the whole garage that way. It's a three-car, but what would we name it? Also, I think we should. I've got tons of tiki music. I've got tons of tiki stuff. Everything. I also think we should only do it on the weekends and maybe only one day because that would be overwhelming. LOL. But Sundays are boring. Yeah, we could do it Friday, Saturday, and maybe some other day during the week. Um, what would be the investments? You'd have to just buy the drinks, right? I was thinking something golden because of the crazy golden ceiling. Yeah, the Golden Dawn. The Golden Tiki Bar is a tropical vampire lounge, she says. Well, I don't know. It's the vampire thing. Buongiorno, says my wife. Everyone's coming all of a sudden. Need a liquor license, yeah. Well, I'll leave that to you. Well, I mean, you're the person that has the personality. You can, you're the person that would know how to mix drinks possibly and be able to talk to people and form friendships. Nobody likes me. You see how many the only people that comment here are Kevin, my wife, and Ivan Drago. Drago. That's a cool. I just think that's a cool name. Is that a real name? Or is that somebody that Rocky fought? I can't remember. Okay, it's insanely cold out there, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, okay, so the idea, what we'd have to do, first of all, at one point there used to be doors here. Okay, two doors that opened. Okay, first of all, you got to picture that these windows weren't here. This was an outdoor porch that went around the house and it went over that way. But anyway, so we have to put in two doors here. So this is a enclosed area. Right now, I've got my father's blankets from Vietnam. They brought back from Vietnam hanging here because they kind of keep the cold from coming in. And then we do have a hose thing for water here because they used to have a water fountain here. And I've got some tiki stuff, you know. Look at the water frozen for the cats. That was not good, man. Yeah, this this porch is about the size that Lone Star Comics was when it first opened. Maybe it was a little bit bigger, but yeah, it was a small place. Um, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh man, 8 people watch, man. What's wrong with you people? Morons. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's Batman. I can't let that be seen much because I'll get a copyright claim for more. In fact, you saw enough of that. Oh, I need to do some vacuuming. Where's that? Then I'll be able to entertain you more. This isn't all frozen up. No, it isn't. It seemed like vacuum cleaners were so much easier when my mother was around. Now they've got water. You got to put water and soap in them and stuff. It just seems like you used to have to empty a bag, but so I need to put some more water in this tube. Hoover, it's the same brand my mother always had. She'd get at Sears. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Medicine. In a place that has this many pets, we have some accidents occasionally. So it pumps soapy water and then it sucks it back up to clean. Oh shit! I just splashed it on the small cat. Sorry about that. Got low on that cleaning solution. Okay, so now I put this into the vacuum cleaner. They're fighting the penguin today. Okay, so what are people saying here? Wrong way. Oh shit. Oh, Missing Mars is here. I'll get his comment up in a minute. Uh, this really has to be done on a laptop to be able to do the comments properly. Oh, need to plug it in. Sometimes the electricity. I'd like to see how YouTube, the AI does summaries of videos, how they're going to summarize this video. Now take the canister of filthy water outside. Oh, they have a Catwoman on this episode too. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? The sun out feels warmer, like maybe almost 15 possibly. That's about all I could show you of that. The sound will get me too. If that sound's playing in the background and the AI detects it, it'll set off a copyright claim and they'll want to give me an option to erase all the Batman sound. I'll look at the comments in a minute. Don't worry about it. They give Catwoman a voice like she's a Minneapolis protester, and it's like a horrible, not a pretty voice. Sounds like a witch, Hillary Clinton or something. Not that there's anything wrong with those of you that support Hillary Clinton. She's just a wonderful human being. I was going to donate $100 to the telethon, then you criticized Hillary Clinton, man. She's a true American patriot. That was a telethon back in 1974 where Jerry Lewis emptied kitty litter and vacuumed for a while. And then, yeah, I remember it clearly. So there's a precedent for this. That's actually, this is probably a lot more entertaining than a lot of those telethons used to be, man. Especially when they went to the local phone bank, that was really like watching paint dry. What was even worse were the PBS pledge drives. You'd be watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right? They'd show their good stuff during the pledge drives. And then they'd interrupt it for 30 minutes, begging, and then they would go back and show you a little bit more of the movie. Then they'd interrupt it for another 30 minutes. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. An advertisement for the banana splits. I liked the design of their costumes, and some of their music was good, especially Gonna Find a Cave. But then I found out that wasn't an original Banana Split song. They were covering that song. So, but, and I like that they filmed at Six Flags, going around, running around at Six Flags, but they ran some of the worst cartoons on the Banana Split show. Just the most boring stuff. Oh, the show, it stopped. It went off the air, man. What happened? I got to get back online. That's why the Banana Splits ad stopped. Stopped. Okay, come on. Oh man, it looks like I got thrown offline. Oh boy. Wonder what's going on. This throwback TV seems to be down. Pause my recording. It says the system is temporarily unavailable. Stop, Drew. Drew, you're hungry again. It's temporary offline. It's saying. I wonder if Warner Brothers got it, captured them. I mean, this is kind of a pirate station. Oh crap! I got to keep trying until it goes back online. I'm sure they're back to the. I'm missing a cartoon now. Okay, there's some food over there, Drew. Some right there. Crap. I guess we should see what people in the comments are saying. Oh, it's back. Okay, we're in the middle of an Aquaman cartoon. Shit. That sucks when one of these channels goes offline, man. I wonder what causes that. Okay. Ah! God damn it. Phone fell off the tripod onto my face. Son of a bitch. Fucking StreamYard won't let you see the comments unless you turn the whole frickin' phone sideways. Son of a bitch. Okay. What do these darn people say? Gosh knows what other permits it says. And then a retro one maybe, a restroom connected to it. That could be done by converting part of that. Um, it would have to be converted as a part of that room there would have to be turned into a restroom. Yeah. Um, I'm sure it could be done because underneath there is, yeah, they could run pipes underneath there. I think I remember Ivan Drago commenting before. Oh, I thought he was a friend of yours. I can't remember. Um, I have a really good friend that's a bartender, and her dream is to open a tiki bar. Really? Maybe she'd be into moving here. We talked about that before. She used to live with me in Japan, and I was happy with her. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, if she could be running a tiki bar. Yeah, man. Except we'd have to pay her. No, she could work off tip. I don't know. No, we'd have to. We'd have to be making enough money to pay her. Grottu, good morning, says Missing Mars. And g'day, Mars mate. Missing Mars isn't the one that lives in Australia, unless you're just trying to be fun. Let's see. Hello, Mrs. Gratu, says Missing Mars. I can sell cigars at our lounge too. Yeah, I guess so. One day I hope I'll get proper curtains for that window. What window? I'm bonding with Callie, the cat, which is a big deal because she's been so aloof and shy and only likes Gratu. um, hey, what does this say? Hey, can we end the stream and maybe you can go on later? My wife suggested. Yeah, I probably could. Let me see if we got anything contributed to our. In other words, you're doing a shitty job. Uh, I was going to show a couple of comics, and then I'll stop it. Let's see. Am I back? Can you hear me? She would definitely get paid. Yeah. I don't know. What does a bar make? Well, a bar that's that small, how much money could you make? Gives you a reason to come back. Reason to come back. What do you mean? To come back to the. You are back. I don't. Well, I don't know, man. Am I back? Well, the cats are running around. Oh, God. Oh, oh, damn. Ah, shit. I need to build a piece of furniture, but my back's hurting so much. What is the. I guess I need to take. What is it called? Ibuprofen, those little blue pills? It's like right in one spot on my back, right below my left shoulder blade. Okay, let's look at some comic books because that's what everybody wants to see, right? Oh, I got these TV guides I was going to show you. Let's see what would be playing at this time on Sunday morning, September 8th, 1979. I hate that I went through and cut out every listing for Saturday Night Live when I started recording them on VHS. I would cut out from the original TV guide that I had saved. Uh, Damn, that was stupid. Um, Not quite as stupid as people that cut all the Marvel value stamps out. But Sunday morning, 6:30. They have Kids Are People too, and they have Superman guest starring on there. See, Christopher Reeve. Um, that was at 9:30 in the morning. What time is it now? 9:30. Ah, the cat is destroying everything in the house, man. Um, well, 9 o'clock. You have Point of View, Oral Roberts, James Robinson, Sesame Street, Jerry Falwell. I would watch Sesame Street. That's the only thing that's the only possible choice there. At 9:30, you have Church Service, Methodist, Insight, Kids Are People too, and Let the Bible Speak. I per Yeah, I remember seeing Kids Are People too. I think that was an national version of a local show called Wonderama out of New York. Okay, 10:30 there was Tom Landry football because this was Dallas. Face the Nation, Herald of Truth, and Animals, Animals, Animals. Host Hal Linden launches this series' fourth season with a look at underwater photographer Howard Hull. Yeah, that would be a pretty tough. There's nothing to watch there. Nothing to watch at 11. 11:30, Gidget Goes to Rome from 1963 and NFL 79. Then at noon, you've got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills at Rich Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. The fun of fishing. Oh boy, there was just nothing on TV unless you were a football fan. Um, Sunday was a dead zone. Oh, there was something on 1:30. I never watched this. Channel 11 Jukebox. Among Twiggy's guests are the Kinks, the Rubettes, and Andy Fairweather. Featherlow, the Kinks do. You really got me, and no more looking back. There was a show that Twiggy hosted called Jukebox, and the Kinks were, and I didn't watch it. What's wrong with me? Have you ever heard of a show called Jukebox? It's right there, right there. See, I'm not fibbing you. Bunch of football and oh no. Oh, at 4 o'clock, they Channel 11 had reruns of Lost in Space. A time warp transports the space travelers to a hostile planet Earth as it was in 1947. I remember that. That was a good episode. I remember they were in some old car and they turned on the radio. It is September 6th, 1947, like the radio ever announces the year. But of course, they had to announce the year so that they would know what year they're in. 5 o'clock after that, Doc Tari. I never got past the opening credits. I remember hearing the opening credits, but I never really watched Doc Tari. That didn't really seem like it. And then at 6 o'clock, then you got Disney's Wonderful World, U.S. Open tennis. What is Disney's Wonderful World? Oh, they're running the Absent-Minded Professor from 1961. That's not bad. Then out of the blue, some new spinoff from who remembers this? An angel is sent on special assignment to Earth to watch over 5 orphan kids, but when he finds himself in trouble, he calls in help from a really far out source, Mork from Ork. So that guy's supposed to be an angel, and then Mork from Ork appears, and then they have Mork and Mindy afterwards. So they're trying to use Robin Williams to sell some new. An Orkin named Mork helps open a series about an angel named Random, James Brogan. Random could use the man. Who remembers that garbage? But meanwhile, on the independent channel, they had Rat Patrol playing. So leave the channel 11 to give you alternative programming from the 60s to the shit of the 70s. Look at how young Fonzie used to look. The 31st annual Emmy Awards. And here's, Channel 13, the PBS channel. Anthony Hopkins stars in a two-part adaptation of John Paul Sartre's rollicking farcical comedy based on the antics of the flamboyant 19th century legendary actor Edmund Kean. Yeah, oh boy. And there's a movie on at 7 that goes to Flight 101. Okay, yeah, great. 60 Minutes comes on at 8 o'clock instead of 6, I guess because of the football. An interview with a man who says he was the unwitting victim of an LSD experiment by an Army intelligence team in 1961. A look into the practices of a Los Angeles anti-poverty agency. Examination of the feasibility of solar energy. And On the Family. Last Days of John Dillinger on Channel 11. Man, Channel 11 didn't realize how much they saved us back then from the horrors of network television. Monty Python's Flying Circus came on at 10, which is too late for me to stay up because that was past my bedtime. Then they had Benny Hill at 10:30. Everybody always told me Benny Hill was funny, and I'd watch it, and it wasn't funny at all. But I guess they watched it to see the girls. I don't know, but I never thought it was funny. Well, let's look at Saturday morning cartoons. It's Saturday. This is the new show starting this week. Saturday morning, you wake up. Let's say you got up at 6:30. Sesame Street was starting on Channel 13, and then Hot Fudge was on Channel 39. 7 o'clock, the network show starts. Mighty Mouse and Heckle and Jekyll. And Daffy, that's on CBS. NBC has Daffy Duck. ABC has Fang Face. And the local independent channel, Channel 39, has Woody Woodpecker. Oh, they're showing Adam. 7:30, you've got Scooby's All Stars, Zoom, one of the worst shows in the history of mankind, and Aquaman, with one of from that we were just watching, was on Channel 39. I think you could pretty much stay on Channel 39 and avoid everything. Uh, 8 o'clock, you have Bugs Bunny Roadrunner. Fred and Barney's on NBC. But Iron Man, the Marvel Superheroes 1966 Iron Man's on Channel 39. And then at 8:30, NBC has The Jetsons. Hulk is on Channel 39. They're showing so Channel 39 has Woody Woodpecker, Aquaman, followed by Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. It's pretty much like this channel we're watching now. And then that takes you to 11 o'clock when Tammy and the Bachelor comes on at 1957, Debbie Reynolds movie. So Channel 39 saved you from, and on the networks, well, at 10 o'clock they had Flash Gordon. That was a good filmation cartoon. In fact, that's about to come on this channel, I think. Um, and Fat Albert, beginning its ninth season. Godzilla, it was a Godzilla cartoon with Gadzuki. Oh, I'm bleeding viewers, man. Yeah, I probably should stop the show. Tarzan's Greatest Adventure was on at 1 o'clock. And then during the day, Channel 39 would show westerns. They had Bonanza at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock Wagon Train. It's not one. Oh, that's after the Tarzan movie. Uh, Lancer was on at 4. Look at this ad for the Tarzan TV series from the 60s. That's on Channel 11. So you had two independent channels, Channel 11 and Channel 39, that ran the old stuff from the 60s and 50s during that. And that would protect you from the horror. And there's the Aquaman cartoon that they were just, I was just talking about. Yeah, well, let's see. Oh, oh, my wife is saying, okay, you're back. Look at the previous comment. Um, can you show your comic books later? Oh, for F's sake, never mind. Yeah, I need to close it out. But anyway, um, I man, this tape. Anyway, well, I'll try to do another live stream at some point. Um, if you know, if popular demand warrants it. Okay, I got I got the vacuuming done. I needed to do. I cleaned the kitty litter. Um, all is well. Okay. I don't know if my wife's eating breakfast. Okay. Well, let's go to 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds. Good Masonic number. Well, tell me in the comments down below what kind of garbage you like to see me show. I think the next time I'm going to try to get my wife on and do a stream with her. So I have someone to keep me sane and someone I can talk to. But thank you for tuning in, Ivan Drago and Missing Mars and um, all the wonderful people that have been on this morning. Whew.
You're so weird, Ray.
Let's turn off the light. Oh, good. Now we just have to go 31 seconds. Not obsessive compulsive much, is it? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be seeing you soon. Take care and don't take any wooden nickels, ladies and gentlemen.